Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori for everyone who is new. So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step makeup tutorial on how to do an easy, soft makeup look. So if you guys like to know how I will achieve this look, then keep on watching. Do my brows first, just get that out of the way because doing my brows is a pain in the butt. But anyways, so what I like to do is use the NYX Professional Makeup Brow Pencil. I love this eyebrow pencil. It is so small and it's so defined. I will show you guys. It also comes with a spoolie. So we're just gonna brush our brows and shape them the way we want to. So I'm gonna show you guys on why I love this brow pencil. This brow pencil is so small. I just love like how defined the tip is, and it just gets right in there. So what I should do is trace my natural brow. And I forgot to tell you guys, this is in the color chocolate. And then I like to go on top. And then go right here. At the beginning of the brow, I like to go with little brow in with the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. Come on, focus. This is in the shade Vanilla, and I like to use this to correct my brows underneath. Just take a tad bit. I'm gonna need a mirror. Okay, I also like to use the same concealer that we just used as a eye primer as well. So we're gonna put some of the concealer on our lid as well, and we're just gonna blend it out. Okay, so I'm gonna use some tape and we're gonna put that at the end of our eyes, and it's just gonna help us give us that nice sharp edge that we are gonna want with our eyeshadow look today. It's gonna be a soft look, but first we're gonna put the tape on our hand just to take some of the stickiness off, and then we're just gonna place it like right there. You can also do this trick with your eyeliner as well. So if you have a hard time getting that sharp wing, then you can also use the tape method as well. So for the eyeshadow palette we are using is the Juvia's Place Coffee Shop palette. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes to use for an everyday look or just a nice soft simple glam. So that's what we're gonna do today, is a simple soft glam look. And I think we're gonna go into this light brown shade right here, and we're gonna start it right at our outer corner and then into our crease. A blending brush. This is from Shein. I keep on forgetting to put that at the bottom of in the description box is the brushes that I use. I will hopefully remember that this time. So we're gonna go in with this a bit of a darker brown to deepen up the look just a little bit, not too much. And then we are gonna take that same light brown shade and the same blending brush we used earlier, and we're just gonna blend everything out. Take it off. I'm gonna take this white eyeshadow and we're just gonna pack that eyeshadow brush just like this one. And then we're also using this as a brow bone highlight. So for my face primer, I like to go in with this Maybelline Grippy Serum. I like this primer, but I like the e.l.f. primer better just because it's a little bit more stickier. And this one's sticky but not as sticky as the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So I definitely like the e.l.f. one better. But this one's good too. Righty. So for foundation, lately I've been loving the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint Foundation, and this is in the shade 120. I really love this, but what I saw on a YouTube, I learned this trick on a YouTube video I was watching with my mom a few nights ago. Put some of this on the back of my hand, like a lot of it. And also make sure if you're sure the brush you're using is clean from extra product. So I'm gonna put this on my, so just wipe away any excess product off of the brush. Like, okay. So then you go ahead and you rub the product into the brush. Instead of just dabbing it, you rub it in. Put it all over your face. I mean, she did this with a full coverage foundation, so a skin tint, and it still gives a lovely full coverage, even though it's probably like a medium coverage, but you know, it still gives a nice coverage. That way it look like you have a lot on your face. And I love this skin tint. It feels like skin and it doesn't feel heavy. It feels lightweight and it's perfect for everyday use as well. Do the same. Okay. So for a little extra coverage in places that I may need it, I will go ahead and put the skin tint right onto my skin and just mainly focus it right on the places I actually really need the full coverage. And we're just going to blend that out. That was my foundation. So we're going to wipe that off of our hands, because we're going to do the same thing with the concealer. And I never done that with the concealer yet. So, we're just playing. So you want to make sure your brush is clean from extra product. The concealer I like to use is the Morphe Filter Effect Concealer. And this is in the shade Light Natural. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with our foundation. I need to get some more of my concealer because I am running out. I do like this concealer. It feels very lightweight on my skin, not so heavy. I like that. That looks so good. So this is what the concealer is looking like. It looks so nice and so smooth. And so I'm gonna do the same with the concealer. Wherever I need a little more, I'm gonna physically put the concealer onto my skin, just a little bit more, because I have some really bad dark circles and I hate them. I want to get rid of my dark circles, but I really don't think there is a way to get rid of them. My dark circles are hereditary, so that's fun. So I'm really just focusing this product right here at the tear duct of my eye, right over that area, just because that's really where the darkest, it's the darkest over there. So I'm not really bringing it over here at all, just really focusing it right there. It is so amazing on how makeup has evolved a lot over the years and how the techniques change and everything like that. That's what I love about makeup. You can just do whatever you want to with makeup. Wear it the way it makes you feel happiest with. And if you like a lot of makeup, go ahead and wear it that way. If you like a little bit of makeup, wear it that way too. Everybody has their own preference. Okay, so for contour, I'm using this cream contour stick by Maybelline. It is their Lifter Cream Contour Stick. It looks like this. It is in the shade 45. And we're gonna go ahead and start from the temples of our cheek and bring it halfway down to our cheek bone. We're not gonna do it all the way, just because if you bring it all the way down, it will make your, like, drag your face. And we wanna, what I like to have nowadays is a lifted face. And this is the trick to do to achieve a lifted cheekbone. And then I also like to do my forehead, because my forehead's big. And then I also like to do my nose. I don't really do too much to my nose, honestly. So I like to go in with a brush just like this one. It helps get right into the cheekbone, and we are blending upwards. Trying to make sure my sideburns are out of the way. So for bronzer, I like to use the Juvia's Place Duo bronzer, and this is just to set my cream contour, and it also just bronze up the face as well. So I like to just mix the two, and I just dab it on. I don't swipe it on or anything like that. I just dab it, because we don't want to drag down the product. So for blush, I'm using the Juvia's Place Cream Blush in Pink Passion. So with this one, I kind of gotta be a little careful because it's bright and it's pigmented. All of their blushes are very pigmented. So I like to take a little brush just like this one, dab it in there. And I like to do the same thing I did with my contour, is start up here. As you can tell, it's pigmented. You gotta be careful. Start up at the cheekbone area and just dab it on. Dab, 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 dab. This blush reminds me of their liquid blush, their Pink Lady one, because it's so pigmented. It's okay if it's a little bit too much, because we're going to use some setting powder to blend it as well. So that's okay if you get a little bit too much, but you don't want to put too much all at once. It's going to be a little hard to blend out. So we're just dabbing it on. I'm also bringing up to my temples. You guys, a trick. I am using the Morphe setting powder, the Jumbo Bake and Set setting powder in the color Translucent. And I'm using my sponge by Real Technique. And we're using this end of the sponge, and we're going to set our under eyes. And we're also going to bring it over to the blush as well. Just a little bit, not too much. So like this. And it will help blend out the blush just a little bit if you put a little bit too much. And we're also going to be very careful right here with the eyeshadow, just so it can be sharp still, and so we don't accidentally take some. And the setting powder just helps the concealers not crease. I don't think you guys bake or anything anymore. So, but I like to still do that just because I feel like if I don't, the concealer will crease. And also blend out the Antarctica with some here. This side of the sponge, I like to carve out my cheekbones. So it gives me, with this side of the brush, I like to carve out my cheekbones, and it helps lift up the cheekbones as well. So I like to wipe it away. So I'm just going to use a fluffy brush to wipe it away. And also to blend it in as with my setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I love this setting spray. That just helps in the product and melts everything together as well. I like to go in with my fan and let it dry. I also like to do that before I put any mascara on. Just when I have mascara on, it melts it onto my face. So I like to go in with this Juvia's Place blush with their volume 5 one, their duo blush, and I like to go in with this top one and this one together and just dab it on top of the cream blush that we put on, and add some on my nose. Lately, my favorite highlighter is the NYX Buttermelt highlighter. I love this highlighter. It is in the color Bright and Butter. It's so pretty. I love it. And I put this at the highest point of my cheeks as well. I love the highlighter. See? It looks so pretty. So for eyelashes, I am using my favorite brand. One of my favorite brands for eyelashes is the Ayani eyelashes in the style Wispy Crisscross. Wispy Crisscross Dramatic. I love these lashes. They are so pretty and they feel so light on your eyes, and they are affordable. I'm gonna show you guys on how I put my eyelashes on. I like to go in with a lash curler first, just because my eyelashes don't have any curl to them. So I like to hold it for a few seconds. Then I like to go in with my mascara. The mascara I am using is the Telescopic Mascara by L'Oreal, my absolute favorite mascara. I love how thin the wand is and everything, and I can just get right into my eyelashes just because my eyes are not that big. I like to comb through my eyelashes with the wand. So for the lash glue, I like to use the Kiss Strip Lash Glue. Just that it has a brush and not just a squeezing tube, because I like to put the lash glue right on my lash line right here. Pretty much the same way you do it the regular way, is let this dry down till it gets tacky. Do that, I like to go in with my fan and let that dry. And then I like to look down in the mirror just like this, and then place the lashes on together with my lashes. Then I like to go in with my mascara again and blend my lashes, the false lashes, in with my real ones. And this is the finished look. This is the look I like to do for when I don't feel like doing too much on my eyes but still want to have some eyeshadow going on. So I like to do a soft glam from time to time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also comment this emoji just so I know you guys watched it to the end. And also comment below what kind of videos you'd like to see next on my channel, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to become part of my family here on YouTube. And I'll talk to you all in my next one. Bye!